In this video, I'd like to show you how to do a drip SMS marketing campaign with the Twilio SMS extension using scheduled create record actions in Zoho CRM. This is very helpful if you want to follow up with your customers when you are running your campaign. We've set up a workflow rule in the leads module, and we've triggered it based on a lead source field update. For the condition number 1, you can set it up in a way that suits your business the most. For this use case, the lead source has to be specifically web research. Now, the conditions number 2 and 3 are needed the way we have it set up here, including the criteria pattern. What this will do is that if the customer replies to any of the SMS messages sent via this workflow, the subsequent SMS messages will not be sent. Immediately after, we'll send a single SMS. You'll see here that for the name, we have first SMS drip sent to lead's first name and last name. And for the message, we have just first SMS drip, the time that this lead is modified. And this is just the association with the record. Then after 10 minutes, we'll send a second SMS. Will look pretty much the same. You'll just have the description second SMS drip, including the first name and last name for the lead, the message, and the association with the lead. And finally, after 15 minutes, we'll send a third SMS. Same thing here. The description and the name for the record will be third SMS drip sent to first name and last name of the lead. And we'll have the message and the association with the lead. Now let's see this workflow in action. The first thing we need to do is open one of our leads. Then we'll need to change the lead source so it meets the conditions that we've set for this workflow. And we'll set it up for web research. As soon as we do this, if we check the timeline, we'll see that the first SMS was triggered and I just received the first SMS. We can also see that the second SMS will be sent out at 4:59 and the third SMS will be triggered at 5:04 p.m. I will stop the video now and come back to check what was the outcome. All right, after some time I've received the 3 SMS messages on my phone. You can check them under the Twilio messaging. If we check the timeline, we'll see that the first SMS went out at 4:49, the second SMS went out at 5:01, and the third SMS at 5:11. We found out that the scheduled actions are not very precise in terms of when they are executed, so you may experience a delay if you use them. However, generally when you're running this type of drip campaigns, most likely you won't be scheduling the actions based on minutes. And also you'll have a better outcome if you use the options based on hours or days instead. This way, the minutes delay will not affect you when running your own campaigns using this method.